Tomorrow is Friday. Friday. I can't believe it's Friday. You want a belly rub? My doggy wants a belly rub. Eva wants a belly rub. I have it. I can't believe tomorrow is Friday. Friday, Friday, Friday. Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's Friday. Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday. I got Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Yes it is. Yes. It's Friday tomorrow. It's the weekend. This week flew. Every week flies by. Can you know? November, December, January, February, March, April. Went by like that. And David Cassidy has left the building. He has left the building. What are you going to do for the weekend? It's going to be Friday tomorrow. Like I'm saying, David Cassidy's been gone since November. Feels like ages, but it's not ages. I miss him like crazy, and it's horrible that he died so young and whatnot. It bothers me because I met him so many times, and I've been his fan since like forever, and he's like a big brother to me. And I've met him so many times. I've lost count how many times I met him. I've lost count how many times I've spoken to him. He is really a nice guy. Totally nice. But he hung out with the wrong people. And you know, he's real nice. Except one day the limo driver was giving me dirty looks. The limo driver. You shouldn't be giving me David looks. Just because I treated David like a person, and all these other fans ahead of me, behind me, treated him like he was God. But if it wasn't for us, he may not be as big as he was. He knew the Beatles. He went out with somebody, was it George or John's girlfriend? One of them, anyway. He met Elvis Presley. He met a lot of famous people. So once you meet a lot of famous people, you gotta be something. I met a lot of famous people too. I even worked for politicians, help them get some votes, and I was like 14, 15 years old working for this guy who wanted to be a mayor in New York City. I worked for that. There was my cat. So and when David Cassidy first came on the scene, his shag, his featherback hairdos, and I had same hairstyle, shag. Every time I got a haircut, shag, featherback hairdo. I always had that. People say, "What are you trying to do? Look like David Cassidy?" I said, "Yeah. What's wrong with that?" Then when the puka shells came out. Oh yeah, I wore the puka shells. It was like I used to wear them constantly. I don't know what happened to my puka shells. And when the mood ring came out, I had mood ring, and it worked. It was depends on my mood. They said, "Oh, I always had passion." Yeah, I'm always passionate. But then it broke. So this guy who wanted to go out with me said he would fix it for me. But then he went out with my friend, and then he went out with my other friend, and he went out, and he never gave me back my ring. Well, now he's in New York, married to one of my friends, and his brother, Rick Michael, David Cassidy, discovered him. When David Cassidy was working in Nevada, I think it was, Nevada, Rick was in a comedy shop, I think, a comedy show, or I don't know what he was doing. And David Cassidy happened to walk in and discovered him. Have you ever seen the Pack Rack show? Well, Rick Michaels was in it. If you've seen it in New York City, you would see David Cassidy and Rick. I went there. I knew he discovered my friend's brother, but when I went there for my birthday in the city, I had a meal and saw the show. It was awesome. Saw David Cassidy, touching, close. I mean, if I went like this, like that, like that, like that, like that, I'll say, "Yes, excuse me, what do you want?" David Cassidy and Rick were friends. I don't know. Well, whatever. See, that's a lot of things you don't know. David Cassidy discovered my friend's brother. Yeah. And anyway, but I wish his brother, Rick's brother, one of his brothers anyway, was still speaking to me. He's still friends of mine. But I just want to know, if they ever wanted to do another David Cassidy movie from beginning to the end and have another guy that looks exactly like David, maybe Bo will play the part. Who knows? He will have to find me and maybe have somebody play me or whatever. I just wanted to say, there's a lot of things connected to me about David Cassidy. So you would have to see. I have a lot to share, but I'm not sharing too much. David Cassidy and me come a long way. He's like a big brother to me, and when these wannabe women want to be his daughters, want to be his whatever, that breaks my heart. Wannabes. A lot of stars and everybody who's famous, they got a wannabes. So you can get so close and, nah. You know, David Cassidy had a one-night stand. Yeah, he did. But not with that lady. Not with the lady that's saying that David Cassidy is my love child or secret child. There's no secret. If the mother is pregnant with David Cassidy's child, David Cassidy would know. But he has 2 kids, not 3 or 4 or whatever. And yeah, I'm still crying and I'm still hurting. I miss this guy so much, it's not even funny. But they say you'll be singing and dancing in heaven. Well, David Cassidy is still singing and he's probably dancing. You know, but he's an awesome guy. Anyway, be kind to one another. Love you. Peace. Mwah. Love ya.